Hi, I'm Danielle Shoebottom. This is my experiment 3 or lab 3, and I'm just going to tell you I'm starting with the sheep heart. So I am outside. So first off, the pericardium is going to be the external layer of the heart, the external covering of the heart, and then underneath that is right here is the epicardium. I'm using this paper to, help me go down the line of things. The apex is right here. The base is right here. The right auricle is going to be right here. Since we are looking at the organism from our view, we have to make sure that we are taking into account the actual organisms. So it would be like this for them. So this is the right, and then this is going to be the left auricle right here. This is the pulmonary trunk, and then the right ventricle is right here. The left ventricle is right here. Now we're going to look at the inside of the heart. And so first we have the myocardium, and that's going to be this thick pink tissue, pinkish tissue right here. And the endocardium is going to be the thin lining on the inside of the chambers. Then we have the right atrium, which is going to be right here. Opening of the superior vena cava, it's going to be right here. The inferior vena cava is right in here. The tricuspid valve is going to be above the left ventricle. Oh, sorry. And that is going to be in here. Then we have the pulmonary semilunar valve, and that is going to come through the pulmonary trunk. It's going to be in here, but I kind of probably cut it. And then we have the bicuspid valve, which is going to be in between the atrium and the ventricle. So it's going to be right there. The left ventricle is right here. The aortic semilunar valve is going to be right in here. No strings are attached to it. And then the aorta is going to be right there, that big guy right there. Right there. And this is my pig dissection part of my lab. Here is my pig. Here's the house. Here's my list of words that I will need to show. So the pericardium is going to be this layer right here that surrounds the heart. Then the diaphragm is the muscle at the base of the heart and the lungs, and we can see that right here. Then we have the internal jugular and the external jugular, and that can be found right there. Then we have the right jugular, which is going to be it's going to be right up here. And then the left jugular is going to be over here. The superior vena cava is going to be at the top. Sorry, I'm trying to get some good lighting. The superior vena cava, let's see. Oh, I think it's right there. It's kind of hard to see. I think I may have cut some things. The aorta is going to be right up here as well. You can see the vein. Oops, sorry. You can see these veins right here and that. Then we have the brachiocephalic artery, and that's the, it's gonna be, and that's gonna be like right here. The right subclavian artery is going to be over here as well. Then we have the right carotid artery, which is going to be right there. It's not a little pig. Okay, now we're going to go into the lymphatic system, and we're going to start with the right lymphatic duct, which is going to be over here. Then we have the cisterna chyli, and that is going to be in the abdominal section down here. It's kind of hard to see anything, but it would be in the abdominal section next to the aorta. Then the thoracic duct is going to be on the inside. Everly, go to your playroom now. Now! Go! It's going to be, the thoracic duct is going to be on the, thank you. It's going to be on the inside of the, it's going to be on the inside of the thoracic cavity. And it's kind of hard to see because it would be on the back. Then we have our left internal jugular, which is going to be, sorry about that. This is going to be our left internal jugular. Then our subclavian vein is going to be below that. So down here. Then we have our cervical region lymph nodes, which is going to be up here at around the tops of the shoulder-ish. And then our axillary region lymph nodes are going to be down here in this area. The inguinal region lymph nodes are going to be down here on the interior of the thigh. The thymus is going to be right here. And then our spleen is, oops, he got cut up a little bit, but it is right here. He's present and accounted for. I'm really sorry about this. Right here is the spleen. Okie dokie. Okay, so first I wanted to start out by saying, correcting myself as far as the spleen goes. The spleen is not this. This is the diaphragm that I cut whenever I cut open the pig. I don't know why I thought that. This right here is the spleen. This empty sac looking is the spleen. This is the diaphragm, and we can see it some more right here. And it separates the two cavities. But I'll go ahead and start. So the larynx is right here. The trachea is right here, and we can feel and see the rings inside that trachea. The lung lobes, I really enjoyed this because it's very easy to see. So we have right here. So one, then we have, oops, I'm sorry, 2, 3, and then 1 right there, 2. And there's another one. Oh, 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 5 in humans. The thoracic duct is, it is going to be a continuation of the cisterna chyli, and it's going to continue up to the left subclavian artery, where it will end at the left subclavian and the left jugular. So it's like extremely hard to see, but it's in there. The ileus is the section inside the lungs, and that is going to be let's see. Oh my goodness, it's right here. This is going to be the ileus, or the ileum for plural. I don't know if you can see, but it's right there. And then the other one is right here. The visceral pleura is going to be the lining on the outside of the lungs, the protective thin lining. The bronchus is going to extend into the lungs, in which we can kind of see right there. It also will extend from the trachea down into each lung and then further into, and the plural version of that is the bronchi. And then the diaphragm is going to be right here, as I said before. Right here. It's a very thick muscle. I guess it's not that thick compared to other ones, but it's a pretty good one. So, and again, I'm Danielle Shoebottom. My student ID is 5846067, and this is my lab 3 assignment.